Welcome back to the channel. Of course, my name is Tyler. It's FROstrated is back. And I just washed my hair and conditioned it. It has leave-in conditioner in it now, and I wanted to use this and kind of give you guys my thoughts, show you guys how it works on my hair. If you are unfamiliar with my hair type, it's thick. It is 4A through Z. Pick a letter. So without further ado, guys, go ahead and grab your combs. Go ahead and detangle if you're doing this with me. If you have this, let me know how you think in the comments. If you don't, let me know what you think by the end of this video. And without further ado, let's hop right in. Okay, guys, so quick little recap. This is the Revlon 2-in-1, right? This is how it looks. It's actually light. I don't know why I thought this would be heavy, but super cute, I guess. It does have 4 different modes on here. If you can see it right there at the bottom. They recommend if you have thin hair to do the cool and low. For thick hair, hey, we are going to be using the high level on here. It has a little turn knob at the bottom, which I think is convenient because y'all know most people, if you have like old school blow dryers, sometimes you'll hit the button and then it'll do like a super mode or something, and that's really weird. But it's at the bottom, so you don't necessarily have to like accidentally hit it. It's like a paddle brush with some hot air on the back of it, if that makes sense. So it recommends that you section your hair into 4 sections and go section by section, which is what I was going to do anyway. But I want to give you guys that little tidbit before we got started. Also, I actually got this from Amazon. Now, I will link where I got it from on Amazon below. It had a lot of really good reviews from what I saw, so I copped it with the original intention of giving it away. And then I said, you know what? Well, I should probably use it because I don't want to give something that I wouldn't use myself. So I will probably, depending on how this goes, get another one and then do a giveaway. I'm not really sure yet, but I got this from Amazon, so I will link the Amazon link below. So yeah, I just wanted to give y'all that tidbit. Hey guys, okay, I'm jumping right in with the moisturizer we're going to be using today, or sealant as I would say, the Jamaican black castor oil argan oil, to make sure that my hair is moisturized prior to adding all of this heat. Keep in mind I'm also going to be adding leave-in conditioner later on, but I just want to do that just to make sure my hair is moisturized so I don't lose any hair. As instructions say, split your hair into sections. It doesn't matter how you do them. I choose to do 4 big sections and then just make smaller sections as I go. It's just easier for me. So now that we have the one section we're going to do, I'm going to be adding the Talia Wajid leave-in conditioner to each section just to make sure that I don't have any dry, brittle hair while adding heat, because that is like the ultimate disaster. This leave-in conditioner, y'all, the bomb, like the bomb. So as you can see, guys, I really didn't do like section by section because the paddle brush is so big, but surprisingly so. I really thought I was gonna have some issues in terms of like kinks and like the brush getting, you know, entangled. I didn't have any issues with that. I don't know if it was the leave-in conditioner or the styler itself. Can't really tell you, but I didn't have any issues, which I'm super surprised because normally by this time I'm like stopping to figure out what the problem is in terms of maybe I have like a little small knot somewhere or something like that. But this styler, guys, literally does a job without much additional help. And the back of my hair, I would like to think, is a little easier to do. So once we get to the front, I'll give you the real tea. But so far so good, guys. I literally started from the started from the ends and worked my way up to my roots, and then once I figured it was straight enough, I just kind of went all through. So If you want to do smaller sections, you can. I just felt the need to do these bigger sections because I have a lot of hair. But so far so good. Like, I am impressed, and this is how much hair came out in this section, which is not that bad. If anything, it just might be, you know, casualties. But I'm impressed. Now I will say my roots were still semi damp, so if you're looking for like a bone straight type of blowout, this may not be for you, or this might be a preface to using something else depending on how much heat you want to use. But so far so good. So now we're just going to kind of go through the roots again, just to make sure that the roots are straight, and that they're dry, because my hair likes to fool me into thinking that my hair is actually dry, and then 10 minutes later, like, I can feel the wetness on my scalp. So I'm just double checking to make sure that my hair is dry. But in terms of straightness, it did exactly what I wanted it to do. Okay, so for the next section, which is the left side, I actually had to put it into a smaller section because for some odd reason this section just seems a lot bigger. But I'm doing the same routine, guys. I'm adding the leave-in conditioner. After I unlock it, it had like a lock and unlock thing on it, sorry. But I'm adding leave-in conditioner, and then I'm going right on top of that with the styler, just to make sure that I don't lose no hair trying to straighten it. But between this brush and the fact that it's a brush just makes it so much easier, because I just think a comb would be okay, but brushes, I just do really well with brushes, guys. And it may look like that I am applying this brush fairly hard. Not the case, guys. My hair is just literally thick. That's the best way I can explain it. But so far so good. Also, guys, I'm kind of gonna sit up so you can see the bottom of my hair, because it literally straightens from the root to the ends. It is hot though, y'all. I struggled like probably the most with the heat on this thing, but I'll tell you guys at the end of this video how the heat does in terms of wearing a glove or not. So once we get through these sections, guys, I'm going to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like before and after, in terms of shrinkage and everything like that. For my 4C girls, it does really well with extending, but like I said, it's not a bone straight sort of situation. This is to literally straighten your strands, just not blowout, Dominican blowout type of thing. It's not that sort of thing. Okay, so now that we finished the back, I'm just going to kind of see what it's looking like. I know I need my hair trimmed, don't judge me. But I went back through with a comb just to make sure that if I missed something, that I could kind of comb it out and straighten it, and then go back with the styler, just to double check that the root is dry. The ends, like I said, they need to be trimmed, but they're straight in terms of, you know, neatness. I don't need to go over the ends. It's just the top part that was bothering me. But as you can see, this is what my hair looks like in the front versus the back. So I think it's major progress. So far, I know I keep saying this, but I literally don't have any issues. So for the front, guys, I really thought I was gonna have to turn the temperature down to like medium because of the heat, but it's actually not that bad. I just wanted to make sure, especially with the top, that my roots were dry, because if not, then the front or the top of my hair will literally just stack on top of each other if it's not straightened properly. And I had to use two hands, y'all. I'm sorry, but the front, for some reason, it will not straighten unless I use both hands. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but I didn't have any issues, y'all. Like, I don't know if it's because I washed my hair and made sure it was like extremely clean before I went through this, but I didn't have any issues. I would say, if you want, like I said, a certain look in terms of using the styler alone, sectioning your hair might make it easier. Or using clips versus bows might be a little bit easier for you. I just like to use bows because clips get tangled in my hair and I don't have time for that. So I'm going to finish up the remainder of my hair or whatever I have left, and then I'm going to give you guys the review and the full look or the outcome of the hair. Super side note, if you see me scrunching my face or like making little weird faces, it's not that I'm in pain. It's because the heat of this dryer styler is like times 10 on my face. So I'm just trying to like do it in a way where it's like quickly so my face doesn't burn. But my face was hot, y'all. So don't think I'm in pain. I'm not. It's just the thing is hot. So if you watch my videos, you know the left side of my hair is thicker than the right. So I figured I would add a comb to help me, but it didn't work. So if you want to add an additional comb or brush, you can, but it didn't work for me. Okay, guys, so I would say I'm finished, but I'm actually going to do this one more time. I am actually going to just do a full run through of my hair again, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. But I like the length so far. I haven't seen my hair blow dried in a long time, guys. So we're going to run through this one more time. I am going to take this styler and go through my hair, make sure that I haven't missed anything. You guys do not have to do this. This is just something that I want to do because I have a terrible habit of thinking that my hair is dry or it's blow dried, and then I run my fingers through it and I have little wet spots. So I'm just going through it just to make sure that every piece of my hair is how I want it to be, which is blow dried and straight. I do understand that I'm just gonna have to take a loss with my roots, because I don't think that is the intention of this styling dryer. I literally wanted to try this out to see what it could do for my hair, and I believe it's just to make sure that it's straight enough to style in terms of protective styling, or if you're doing a natural hairstyle. So I'm just trying to see what use I can get out of this in terms of how it will be beneficial for me, because my roots will be so wavy if it's not straight. and if I don't apply the right heat, sometimes it won't straighten, or it'll appear to be blow dry, but it won't be. So you guys don't have to do this step. I just want to make sure that I didn't leave anybody hanging in this round. Yes, guys, we are just about done. Actually, we are done.
And I am now going to give you guys my final thoughts on this.
So
tell you guys how I feel,
this is
how everything turned out in 3, 2, and 1.
I have a couple of points to make. Point one, do not, while you are detangling your hair, put your hand on this part, the top part, the actual brush part. I don't know if the heat is right here or not, but it's super hot right here. So I recommend keeping your hand, whatever hand you use, at the bottom, like right before the little thing here, because it's hot. And I don't want you, look at my hand, like it's hot because it's been burned a couple times. Well, not burned, but you know, it's just hot right there. 2, this is how much hair I lost. I won't say lost, but after detangling, this is how much shedding, I guess. I don't think this is terrible, but I don't think it's wonderful either. But it's probably a little normal compared to anything else that I use. But for a detangler, this is pretty good. Now, for my thick hair, 4C, for whatever girls, for me, my roots are still well, they're not semi-wet, but they're still sort of damp. And honestly, that's normal for me, unless the stylist is doing it, because for some reason, whatever I use, it just, I don't know, especially when I stop using it, it gets cold and I can feel where it's like cold. Maybe y'all understand, but that's considered normal to me, but I'm telling y'all just in case y'all buy it. High on this is not what I was expecting. I'm thinking high like almost Hades. I was gonna say another word, but you get what I'm saying. And it's hot, but it's not hot like I am used to when it comes to other blow dryers. But like I said, this is technically a styler, so I don't know if that's expected or not. But the heat or the highest level on here is not as high as I thought it was gonna be. Sis did the job. I mean, my hair is straight. It's, you know, I can figure my hair. It's a little, like I said, my hair is thick, so you know, it's gonna look like how it's gonna look. I don't really want it to be bone straight, because that's not what I'm doing. That's not what the plans are, but it does the job. Especially for somebody like me, especially during COVID, I think this would be very convenient. I love that it's not huge, and I can kind of just store it away with all of my other hair products. So, you know, I wish there was like a little band or something right here. So if you do put your hand higher, or like you normally would with a brush, your hands won't get hot, or your hand won't get hot. But that's all for me, guys. This is the final look, or the outcome of the 2-in-1 styler from Revlon. Like I said, y'all, this is not sponsored. I'm just doing this because I have a style that I want to do for Vlogmas, and I'm sure that this will help. Well, I hope so. And now, obviously, guys, I need my ends clipped, so don't judge me. But so enough rambling, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Like I said, if you guys want the link, I'm gonna have that in the description box below. It has been a pleasure, guys. We out here. Okay, I want y'all to stop playing with this length though, okay? Because we ain't here, but we here. We almost here. Anyway, bye y'all. We like what we see so far, okay? And period. No, I'm kidding. Bye.